Good day, kids! It's Teacher Kwin and I will be your subject teacher in Art 2.
Good day, kids! So for today, I believe that you are now excited because this is our art class. And our very first lesson in art is all about the lines. So this presentation in art, my dear children, is prepared and will be presented to you by yours truly, Teacher Kwin. So now, please watch this video first before we proceed so that you will have an idea of what is all about lines.
Lines.
Curved, diagonal, horizontal, dotted, zigzag, wavy, vertical, straight, parallel lines,
So did you watch the video, my dear children? I believe that you now have an idea of what are the other kinds of lines. But today, I will introduce you to the different kinds of lines. But first, let us define what is line. Okay, so when we talk about line, this is a basic element of art. Sometimes you cannot start your drawing without a line. So in drawing, it is made by moving a point made on a surface. So it can be in your paper, bond paper, blackboard. So as long as you have your tools for drawing, especially your paper or your pencil, you can do a line. So in the next slide, my dear children, we have here the different types of lines. So here we have this one. So what do you think is this kind of line? The next one. It's kinda slanting line. So what do you call this line? And another one here. So we are not going to talk only 4, but there are a lot more. But first, let us discuss what are these lines here. So first, we have the horizontal lines.
These lines are also what you call the resting line because they are in a lying position.
These lines are made in a resting position. So in our own words, gapabatang sila, children. So these are your horizontal lines. Again, what do you call these lines? It is the horizontal line.
Here in the second picture, children, it is composed of several standing lines, and it is what you call your vertical lines. So the first one is the horizontal lines. This one is the vertical lines. Here in the third picture, as you can see, there are these lines that are slanting, and it is what you call diagonal lines. Again, it is what you call your diagonal lines. The fourth picture, children, is what you call your broken lines. It is also a part of the types of lines. But as you can see in the representation, it is not a continuous line, unlike the 3 other lines here presented in our presentation. As you can see, children, there are spaces in between of a single line, and it looks broken. That is why it is called the broken lines. So here, let me show you the 4 more different kinds of lines or types of lines that we are going to discuss this day. So first, here we have your zigzag line. So I believe that you are now familiar with
zigzag line. As you can see, the edge of the zigzag line is pointed. And the next one right here is what you call your wavy line. So it looks like a wave. Okay, so it is different from the zigzag line because the edges of a wavy line is curving, and in the zigzag line it is kinda pointed. Now let's proceed with the curved lines. So curved lines, children, are just curving lines. So unlike the wavy lines, it is a continuous curving lines. But when we talk about curved, these are lines that looks like letter C. And the last one here is what we called the spiral lines. So again, we have here the spiral lines. So the spiral lines, children, looks like a winding curved lines. So that is all about lines, and also that ends our lesson for today. So I have here an assessment before we end. So please kindly answer the activity 1 and activity 2 in your art photocopy. So if you do not have your photocopies with you, so please answer it in your activity notebook. So I have here an instruction. So just write the answer only if you are answering in your activity notebook or test notebook, okay? So identify the different types of lines that you see most in the pictures below. So you may write down as many kinds of lines as you can. So you have there your example in number 1. As you can see, we have there the object of pencil. So what do you think are the lines that is present in the pencil? So as you can see, you have there your vertical lines, slanting line, and your curved line. So for number 2 up to number 6, and you also have here 7 to 10. So kindly do also the same, but you have to make sure that the lines that you will answer in this portion or in the line is that it corresponds to the objects that is presented in each number. For example, you have there number 2, a TV. What do you think are the lines present in the object, which is the television? So please write 3 on each objects. So 3 kinds of lines in each objects. Next, number 3, kindly write the answer only, ha? So number 3, you also have here a circular table. So since you have there your table, what do you think are the lines present in the table? Next, you have there your car. Okay, so in this car, what do you think are the lines present in the whole picture or objects? Number 5, you have there your clock or your alarm clock. What do you think are the lines present in the alarm clock? And for number 6, kindly also write 3 types of lines present in the bookshelves. So in number 7, my dear children, you also have your fence. So in this fence, what do you think are the 3 different kinds of lines that you can imagine in this picture? Number 8 is you have there your pudding. What do you think are the lines present on this object together with the plate? Next is the key. Okay, so in this key, my dear children, what do you think are the lines which are also present in this object? And for number 10, you have there your sandwich. So what do you think also are the lines present in this object? That will be your activity 1. So all you have to do is to answer it. You don't need to copy that when you are writing it in your test notebook if you don't have your photocopies with you. So next, for our activity 2, all you have to do is draw the 3 things you can see around you in the boxes below, and that write the types of lines that you use. So all you have to do, my dear children, is look at the things around you and draw only 3. It can be anything, my dear children, as long as it is an object that has lines on it. And that after you draw it, identify what do you think are the 3 lines present in the object that you draw. Okay? So if you don't have your photocopies again with you, please copy and answer this in your activity or your test notebook. Kindly also copy the boxes and that make it a little bit bigger compared to our illustration here in our presentation, and that draw the object inside it. So that ends our lesson for today. So please kindly also answer the activities in your test notebook if you don't have your photocopies. So to catch up again and again about our lesson in arts, please watch this video again and again also, so that you will better understand what I am saying and what I am discussing here in our video lore discussion. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask me through chat in Messenger and also through text. So thank you so much again for watching and for listening in our class. We will see each other again on our next art lesson. Thank you so much. God bless and keep safe always. Goodbye.